Hey y'all, it's your boy Blade Boss EDC. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. Have a lot going on right now. It's been tough, but I had a comment recently from a fan or from a subscriber that said do a full video on the HMC Transient, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So let's go ahead and take this one out. Now this is not an HMC pouch. This is a Holt pouch that I had an extra and just kind of wrote HMC Transient on it. Now, my Transient is a radial milled speed hole 3.2 Gen 3 or Gen 2. I don't know. Not the newest generation. This one's got a apocalyptic, I believe he calls it like an apocalyptic stonewashed finish on the blade. You have Zerblast. This is like, you have Zerblast scales, Zerblasted, and on my knife particularly, I have collars and then the clip, but I have it kind of mixed and matched right now because Jim gave us the opportunity during, I don't know, last year at some point to do a pre-order for clips, collars, and spacers. So, and yes, I have carried this. It's got a little bit of a ding ding right here, but this is one of my favorites. It's like, it's got such good action no matter how you use it. Reverse flick, front flip. It's very slicey. It's sharp as shit. This is a very thin, very nicely done blade. I really like the way that he grinds his blades down. I really like the finger cutout for the reverse flick here. His collar system, I really like that. How they sit up like that and then are counterbored in a little bit. Now this is a zirconium collar with a black and then highlighted Hellion pivot. This is a Zerblasted with a machine highlighted and then a Damascus pivot collar. Zirconium on the clip or the spacer, and then black tie on the clip. Sorry guys, I could have washed it off or done a little bit better job for you, but I pulled it right out because I was like, oh, you know what, I got a few minutes, let me do the video. Sorry, I'm not lefty, but this knife to me is one of my favorite subliners. It's just so different in a lot of ways. I really like the radial milling. That was done by him after the fact. I sent it back to him and he did the radial milling for me, and I already had the speed holes, so once the radial milling got on there, it was like exactly how I wanted it to be. I'm really happy with this knife. It feels so good in your hand. It's got great ergos. I mean, no matter how you hold it, pinch grip, I mean, and then that just standard drop point configuration. I mean, he does some nasty tantos, but that drop point is just beautiful in so many ways. And then you can see like that finish on the blade. It's just really nice. It's a very good user finish if I could get the right light. But man, I've had this now for a while, probably a year or so, and I can't imagine liking it any more or any less than I already do. It's always been amazing. It's an easy knife to take apart and put back together. Obviously, I have one black screw, one Zerblast screw, one black screw. I got the Zerk spacer, the black tie clip. I got zirconium and then black and then black Damascus and black Damascus and Zerblast. So it's just like I can do a mix match on all of it, and I think it's really cool that, oh, this is the pouch that it actually comes in, by the way. Now, I condensed it all into a bigger pouch because I have all these pieces. Like, I have the original titanium pieces, and then every other piece is in this bag. Now, they're all labeled. Everything's labeled. I know what goes where and what happens, but it's like honestly, like a lot. Like, there's one of the clips. Here's another one of the clips. Some screws. Spacer. Collars. Spacer. Another clip. It's like, you know, it's really cool to be able to customize your knife however you want to the day that however you're feeling that day. It obviously comes with a COA, mine did, and you know, recently he's went into that third or Gen 3 or V4 or whichever version it is, and I'm sorry Jim, I can't remember right now, but with the chamfer up here, or that how he takes it down up here now, and then it's just a nicely refined version of this knife in particular. So anyway guys, I think that the HMC Transient, Jim Vandervelde, who runs HMC, is just an awesome guy. He truly is out to make his customers and the people who support him happy. For a subliner, it's got good lockup. There's no blade play, nothing like that. It closes very easily, fires open. There's no lock stick, nothing like that. And again, I've taken this apart and putting it back together a bunch of times, y'all. So anyway, this is the HMC Transient 3.2 subliner. We got titanium on the front, bunch of different titanium accents, and then you have a zirconium collar, black tie collar, zirconium spacer, and then a black tie clip. And then you got that standard drop point apocalyptic stonewash finish on the blade, and then the Zerblast finish on the scales with the radial milled pattern with the speed holes on the front, on the big oversized speed holes on the show side, and then the 5 matching small ones on the lock side. So anyway guys, super cool knife. It's a nested subliner. It's put in there, so it's really, really neat. There is indeed internal milling inside. Like you can see that it's milled, even with the speed holes, it's still milled out, which I think is really cool. And now Jim is embossing, HMC's embossing his HMC logo, I think, on the blade somewhere or something like that. But right now, the only place that has it is the clip, and then if you were able to get the Hellion pivots, So anyway guys, amazing knife for Subliner Sunday. I hope whoever asked for this one enjoys the video, because honestly this is such a really good knife. Size comparison, sorry, I forget to do it. Sorry, my Lamia is on my sharpener right now, so I got to use something different. Okay, so I know that this is like an 8-inch knife. This is probably around 7.8 inches, 7.75, okay? Because this one's a little bit bigger. This is the Hypercut Manufacturing Cretan. This one is just another good subliner, but today I wanted to do the HMC Transient 3.2 SL. So anyway guys, this one I think I'm going to give a definite 10 out of 10, just because of customization options and the way that Jim treats all of us. So much love from me to you, Jim, and to everyone else who's watching this. I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget, put a knife in your pocket. You don't know when you're going to need one. Have a good one.